professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber Diatribe. You see the thumbnail, man. The justice system fails men. So I saw this thing, Jonathan Majors might get dropped by his agency or whatever, and possibly they might take him from the cane role. And at the same time, people are saying, there's articles out about it. This eerily reminds them of the Johnny Depp situation. And then I saw a situation, an article with Johnny Depp saying, Disney might be kind of forced to put him back in the Pirates of the Caribbean role because that's actually what people want. And, I think about the justice system and men when women are involved. And, I feel like Teddy P. For all men, looking back over the years, I think I shedded some tears. I was in court and told myself time and time again, this time I'm gonna win. And then another fight, things ain't right, I'm losing again. It takes a fall to lose twice and start all over again. I think you can't let it go though, because the justice system has a way of stripping men of pretty much all they've worked for just on the possibility that a woman may or may not have gotten hurt. And the problem with that is this. There really is no restitution. I saw a thing with Andrew Tate, and I don't know how true it is, where the lady who lied on him got 8.5 years in prison in Romania. They don't do that in America. And that's what guys could, get a false accusation and lose their jobs, lose their career, and then the justice system takes forever and a day to to actually handle those things. Like, so now you waiting forever and a day, and then you finally cleared, and years go by, and then you're sitting there like, um, because the innocent till proven guilty thing, when it comes to accusations levied by a woman onto a man, it's just like being black. You're actually guilty until proven innocent. So whatever happens to you in the interim, you deserved it until it, you get a not guilty verdict or evidence, exonerates you, and people go, oops, my bad. Well, let's move on. I mean, Cheryl lied. I guess Jessica just was being, she was a scorned woman, and it's like, yo, no. You keep failing these guys. You fail them over and over and over again, and have nothing, and they can't rebuild anything. And what I mean by that, even with Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard situation, he won a judgment, but he ain't really losing nothing. I mean, he ain't really getting no money out of it, because guess what? Amber Heard ain't paying nothing. But think about it. But on the reverse, if it was reversed, they would definitely get Johnny Depp to fork over the money. He would definitely have to sell properties and this, that, and the third. There was an article about R. Kelly being in jail, and people getting rights, access to his publishing so they can get a payday. And I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. But with the justice system, you could put men in prison for years. That's how Bill Cosby got put in prison. It's just, oh yeah, she said it and she said it, and then somebody goes, well, if 20 women say the same thing, it's got to be true. No, it doesn't. You act like people can't get paid to say anything. Like, let's live in reality here. And it's weird that people in the media play stupid. Like, people in the media don't pay people, to help fuel, to give fire to a story. It's stupid. But we play this game. But men on the back end, years go by. how many guys have been arrested for being lied on? How many guys have been beat up for being lied on? And ironically, people have been beaten and killed by people who weren't in law enforcement, and those people got arrested. But guess what? There was no accomplice. The person who started it all. If it's a lady, she gets to walk off free into the sunset. No problem. No problem. No. I was mad. I just was mad. I was hurt. I saw the situation with a clip with Slim Thugs saying a young lady keeps coming to his house, walking in his house, breaking in his house, and he was like, "Y'all think it's funny now, but if she come in my house again, I'm gonna pop her. I don't care if she got mental issues." And he said that because he said a prayer like, "For all you people who think I'm a nice guy, don't turn on me when I can't believe you did that to this woman because she got mental issues." If she ain't got mental issues, if she's showing up to the same house trying to walk in every day, that ain't a mental issue. She know exactly where to go. People with mental issues go all kinds of places, not to the same house, not to mess with the same person. That's not a mental issue. That's a stalker. But but even in those situations, hey, I've had women levy false allegations against me. Guess what? They ain't going to jail. They ain't going to jail. Police like, well, we would have arrested you, but you know, I mean, she just got, she's a lady. You see that, and um, even in family court, man. I remember a friend of mine. I helped him get custody of his son, and when he won, the judge had to put the mother on child support, and the judge was like, "You sure you want to put her on child support? She's a mother. I don't believe in putting mothers on child support." And he's like, "What? If it was me, I'd be on child support, right?" Yes, but I don't believe in and and that's the point. The justice system fails men because the law doesn't matter in the justice system. It's just another. The relationship dynamic proves it. The male female gender dynamic proves it because just like black men get longer sentences than everybody else for the same crime. You know, women get are the same way. If it's man to woman, if a man does something to a woman, he's gonna get a longer sentence. If a woman does something to a man, she gonna get a slap on the wrist. You know, so you see this over and over and over again. And the problem is, even like sometimes when you have these sponsorships and these deals and these things, they can have a morality clause, and you're like, and they cut ties with people once they break the morality clause per se. Because I don't think people cut ties with old boy that plays the Flash. And he did a lot of crazy stuff. But I think if I'm not mistaken, uh, if I'm not mistaken, he's like Jewish and gay. So it's like, it doesn't matter what he does. He's always going to be covered, right? No matter how out of pocket it might be. But every story is a story. But I say that to say, what you wind up dealing with at the end of the day is people, they drop people and then they come to, and then the justice system takes so long, then they get exonerated, and it's like, oh, well, we were just covering our whatever. So now there's no loyalty. It's like, man, what happened to, letting the legal system play out? You're not even gonna let the legal system play out. You're just gonna cut ties because you believe it to be true. And even when you're exonerated, people go, well, maybe you did something anyway. The justice system doesn't go that far to make sure people are treated right, not only in the court but in public afterwards. Because you can just slander the heck out of somebody, before you get to court, and then then people get in court and say it's not really like that. And it's like, oh, okay, and then it goes away. So yeah, the justice system does a horrible injustice to men, man. Fails men all the time, and then part of wanting men to participate more in society, the justice system can't do that. Just like I did a video about the two ex football players from Ohio State who had a 3-year trial, you know, to get exonerated. It was stupid. The young lady, what is she gonna get for that? Nothing. Is she gonna get anything? No, no charge, no nothing. But I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Tell me what you think. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it to you.